Hello. Oh god, I'm not here. Where am I? There I am. There am I. Why am I so small? Hold on, I can fix. There. By the way, hey, go watch Mowing Monsters. Due for another one this month sometime. If I can, get it done. One of the many edits I have to make. So, first things first.
Is the ability to not get lost some sort of talent?
No. Maybe. Oh, it's just saying, hey, do you know you can make stuff? Oh yeah, is there a map extension this update? Hopefully. Hold on, I should check that. No? No new area? Oh, there's something right here. You'd think they would add more than just right here. Because I, pretty well finished everything. Oh, well. Oh. Well, who am I to say no to Fremo gems? Wait, no, I already hit that one. There we go. Wait, what do you mean? Venji didn't start talking. Suspicion. Do they really just cut that out entirely? I'm like, nah, he's talked enough. He's yapped on for too long. I want... Damn, vote, now is not the time. What does this do? Defense percent. It does... stuff. Yeah, it's great. It's just the new thing. Whatever. Also, what weapon is she anyway? Is she Claymore? Hold on. Does it say anywhere on here? An obsidian blade. Well, thanks, but could you say what it is? Ah, whatever. Time for... Well, actually, hold on. Forgot. Update Primos. Extra 600, let's go. And just, go in and just condense those into a wish really quick. No extra wishes. Okay. Give me the Ocelot. Oh yeah, I forgot to pull up my my pity tracker. Hold on. I have my own pity tracker. Good sign, good sign. Debate club always good. Bad sign, it's Dory. Bleh. Nope, apparently I was at exactly 0 pity. Neat. Alright, I never... Hello, Jordan, how you doing? Right, I didn't stream Kanish. It was Mualani I went over for. Right. Yeah, Dory Constellation. Bleh. At least it's closer to getting a free wish out of every door he pull. 20. Don't mind Cole. Why did I say it weird? It's Cole. Cole? Eh, fuck it. I'm doing well. Man, I'm getting so many emerald orbs. And they aren't even emerald. 230. Come on, Ocelot. Wait, if it's Ocelot, I gotta talk like... I gotta do a voice that an Ocelot would like. Well, that's the wrong cat. Colonel, I'm trying to pull for a Geodami mommy. But I'm too poor and can't afford spare primos. $240. Good sign, good sign. Immediately bad sign again. Why do I keep getting Debate Club and then Dory immediately? It's the unusual hilly churlies coming for me. Alright, 250. Approaching soft pity. Just a little. I got a silly stick. No one even uses that stick. To 60! Alright, I stopped doing the snake voice. Wait, no, I don't think she would like a snake voice. What's wrong with doing a solid snake impression? I see. Snake means getting... It means getting Kale. Double Kale. And she's already maxed. Let us go to 70. Colonel, I got a gold. Alright, I got...
Hello, I'm Xilonen from the Children of Echoes. If you'd like me to forge some
I
tools
got...
for you, just let me know.
I got the
But,
Ocelot that
I do
spins.
have quite the backlog
I
of
did
questions
it.
at the moment, so
Are you
if
proud
don't
of me,
submit a
Colonel?
request now, it might be a while before I get to it.
Otacon. I've located the spin. Well, I won 50-50. That's good. That's good. Alright. Back to track and pity. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The game has a chance to do the funniest thing right now. 7, 8. No, it did not. If it gave me a... If at any point it gave me another 5-star, I would have to start back at 0. And erase all the things I just wrote down. It could have been the funniest thing. Anyway. So hey, I do believe I got 50 pulls out of the way. And now, I need her in my party. Do I have extra? No new team creations. Darn. Alright, team standby. Nope. Hold on.
I really want to go traveling.
Well, it's with the lag loading hat guy.
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Now, should I do it with the 3 party members? Or should I... Or the 3 different elements? Or with all Geo? I'll start with a bunch of elements.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
And I'll do it with off-fielders, specifically.
For justice.
Yes, off-fielders for justice.
Wait for my signal.
No, I already have. Hold on. So I need off-field pyro or off-field... Oh. Off-field pyro. There. Xing Shou. You're in charge of healing. That is the worst decision ever. Alright, hold on. I'm sure there's a better, some sort of better off-field hydro healer. Oh yeah, it's like, hey, did you know you have Xilonen now? Oh my god. Does it hurt to wear rock shoes? Gonna get cooked by her? Now what's that mean? Is she gonna pull the ring and come out and get me? Oh, she's gonna say something, whoops. Damn, I need a boss. Hey, one free. Oh right, I do have a 10 pull on this banner. And I think I'm getting close to... let me check. Yeah, I'm at 70 pity for this banner. So, your healer. Oh. Well, let's go to 80. Double gold! 1, 2, 3, 4, 75, 76, 77. Guys, it's another Revolver Ocelot! That's enough of that joke. Alright. So my new standard banner pity is 1. Oh. Guys, you'll never believe it. A third Revolver Ocelot just dropped. Colonel, Otacon, how do I handle this situation? He just keeps spinning. And he won't stop spinning, Jesus Christ. Alright, 0. See, I explained the joke earlier, so now the game is like, oh shit, good idea, I'll do that. Back to 0. 1, 2, 2. I'm at 2 pity. Okay. Well, I think I'm getting close to C6 Mona. If not, at it now. Jesus Christ. Speaking of 6s, I have 6 wishes. Hey, can we tell Constellations to fuck off yet? Let's check. Nope. When Fashionier's Tanglevine Shaft is unleashed, all nearby party members gain 60 elementals mastery for 8 seconds. Triggers a reaction, further increased by 60. Neat. Mona, also C4. Man, everyone's just blowing up today. When any party member attacks an opponent affected by an omen, their crit rate is increased by 15. Neat. Well, at least I have exact C6 on her. Not even gonna read that. So disappointing. When the floral ring hits, it will create a miniature Colianber. Fuck, I don't know how to pronounce that one. 200% attack as Zendo damage. Each one creates a mini. Alright, no one else. Alright, cool. Weird, mouse just spun around way too much.
Alright.
Man, today's just full of lag in this game. What is up with this? It. So automatically, she's just way better than Kachina at this.
Bring it.
Now, does she take fault at? Yes. Alright, sword. She is sword character. Got it. Speaking of, I should probably give her a good defense % sword. If only those existed. There's Cinnabar Spindle, but that's Albedo's. He called dibs, like, years ago. So I guess, shit, I don't have any spare black swords. I guess you can just have this one. There you go, it totally fits it, right? Totally. And as for artifacts, I think I'll actually just, steal Ito's artifacts for now. Don't worry, I'll probably give them back later. So I just need a little something. A little something for the right now. Oh, where's Ito's? No, seriously, where's Ito's? Hold on. Hey, Ito, what do you have for, Oh. You have a seashell. Oh, it's right next to Goro. How did I not see that? There. Stolen. Stolen. And... stolen. And now she has 8% crit rate. Yeah! Ooh, groovin'. Man, everyone's gonna love AFKing with her. I can tell already. Alright, let's get all these exclamation points out of the way.
Hello. Bring it.
Hello. Bring it. That game really is just quite laggy right now. You, Shauna! Oh. Can't go anywhere, door's locked. I don't want to open that. Eh, not quite enough resin. I'll do that after stream, it's fine. Now, where do I go for Art Conquest? There we go. Go to quest. Go to quest. Where is it? Wait until 2 days later. 2 days later, it says, as though I haven't been waiting for 3 weeks. Well, more like 5 weeks? Somewhere around 5 weeks. Do you really have to? Oh, yo.
Things have been looking really rough for Natlan lately. There are more and more commissions from the Adventurers Guild, and they're all related to the Abyss. Just waiting around won't do us any good. Let's go
Oh, I need
and see
wings.
if there's anything we can do to help.
Hold on. So obvious answer, Geo Wings. But does anything else fit better? I wish you could just tell it, stay looking behind. No. Yep, Geo Wings do just look the best. Okay. Oh. It says, hey, go like 10 feet to the side. It's like, you never should have left the party room. Why are you gone from the party room?
I see. Thank you so much. The Adventurers Guild has been overwhelmed these days.
Is it just me, or does she sound like she's in a tin can right now?
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of adventurers. Given the current situation, it's vital that we all work together. Since we're facing the same enemies, I'll send you the intel we've collected on the Abyss so far. Then we can take a look at how to coordinate our efforts.
All right. Thank you so much.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new commissions?
Beep.
Ah,
Yes.
You two have come just in time. I've got some good news. The Pyro Archon has finished assembling her forces and stationed them all across Natlan. Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, we can no longer afford to act only after receiving news of an invasion. So the Pyro Archon suggested that
Have
the
to be
Scions of the Canopy
pyroactive.
and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel. That way, we can stay informed of everything that's happening across the land. Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest camp and the stationed forces can take immediate action.
Faster response time.
Yes, precisely.
Like
This
taxis.
should also allow us to focus on gathering information, rather than running around and trying to tackle everything at once.
That was a bad pun.
So please
Sorry.
also take a chance to relax.
I
you
need
two.
some punishment.
You've been working hard these days, and this will be a good opportunity for some well-deserved rest.
So
I've
that's
been
the plan.
resting. I need
Now we can
action.
Finally stop and take a break.
Also, lights and camera if they want to join. Threat of the Abyss is far from over.
Paimon knows that. It's not like Paimon just wanted to lay here and do nothing.
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. There have also been times when it suddenly became more active in the past. The people here generally see it as something like an acute natural disaster. Once the disaster is over, everyone will return to their
Floridian's
normal
looking like.
lives. We just all hope that day will be sooner rather than later.
Oh, right. Most people have no idea just how bad the situation has gotten in the Night Kingdom.
I also hope the day of peace will come soon.
Oh, hey, Kachina!
Where's her
You feeling
voice?
better now?
Hold on, is she supposed to be silent? Did they forget to put her lines in, or is this part of the voice actor strike? Which one is it? Alright, see you later, Jordan.
Yep. Now really isn't the time to stay at home and recover anyway. I wanted to do something to help. And I heard that the Pyro Archon is gathering warriors to be stationed in more remote areas. So I came here to sign up.
Voice actor strike? Oh yeah, apparently, so you know how the, like all the Hollywood actors did a strike? Well, voice actors got the short end of the stick, so now they're on strike. So a lot of the protections did not apply to voice actors. So that's why, if you've watched the collected miscellanies, they're using the Japanese Dainsleif instead of Yuri Lowenthal. Impressive, Kachina. Don't push yourself. Nah, impressive.
Don't think I've heard about all the things you've been doing. With everyone working so hard, I've got to do my part too. Oh, by the way, Xilonen told me she was ordered to forge you an ancient name. She said that she's all set and we can head over whenever we're ready.
Wow! So we'll finally get to meet Xilonen, the legendary forger of ancient names! Paimon still can't believe anyone could forge those things.
I know, just hit a rock hard enough, and eventually, it'll have a name.
Xilonen is a true master. Not only can she forge ancient names, but also all sorts of new fun things. Like a rock! It's my favorite. She's always got a pile of commissions on her plate, so you usually have to wait a while before she finishes something. In this case, though, she's completely cleared her schedule just to work with you. She wants to give your name her full attention.
Can my name be Bob? No reason. Then we should properly thank her when we meet.
Well, I've already signed up as a warrior, so all I have to do for now is wait for my assignment. It's okay, maybe we can go see Xilonen together? With my grandma here? She wouldn't turn me away, right? I hope she wouldn't.
Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina. After all, you're already a victor of the Night Warden Wars.
Kind of, Victor. I mean, you can do a Giga Drill break, that's cool. You're the future of your tribe.
And second thought, maybe I'll just find a hole in the ground and jump into and hide for a while.
I'll be very happy when the strike ends. Yes, yes, I can go do that sometime. Now stop being an exclamation mark. I demand it. I maxed out reputation in all the regions. You can't see it because I'm blocking it, but oh shit, loot. I have the compass to prove it. Oh, there it is.
These should be worth something. Go on, take it.
I should probably heal up, shouldn't I?
Bring it!
How does one skate upstairs? Oh no, doppelganger! Who are you?
Xilonen, I've brought the person who needs an ancient name. He's super amazing. I've already learned tons of stuff from her. I can vouch that she's really worthy of a hero's name.
Hell yeah.
Ah, yes, so I've heard.
Now it's just
So
jarring.
young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natland not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders.
You say the Pyroarchon didn't
No,
tell you?
the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged herself to the plan, but we need to forge an ancient name to ensure she'd be able to return safe and sound. And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills. But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now.
Are you upset?
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Are you
I'm
upsetty?
used
Have
to
some
it,
spaghetti.
really. I just need a moment to process things. The Pyroarchon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Honestly, it's probably for the better that she didn't bring this up at the time.
Oh, you know what? Headcanon. Kachina actually, we brought her body back, but the voice needs time to repair. Still needs more
Anyway,
bed rest.
I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else.
She's speaking in ghost language.
Ooh, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, she must have known that forging an ancient name for an Outlander is an impossible task.
It's impossible?
Nothing's impossible.
As you probably know, an ancient name is
Except
a
for
symbol
Kim.
of a hero's spirit glory, which
Kim
grows even
impossible.
richer and heavier as generations of successors inherit it.
Or it's K
We
impossible.
forge ancient
There we go.
names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name.
Time to make the Abyss Ron. I got plenty of deeds under my belt. I mean, I fought 4 Harbingers and I beat 3 of them. Not to mention multiple dragons. And 2 I straight up won. The other technically didn't fight, but also technically did fight. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I saw countless feats according to the Adventurer Handbook. I felt like they could do anything.
But they were all performed outside of Natland, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know, I found a really strong capybara here.
Then those deeds
I beat
hadn't
it
been
thrice.
recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natland, as an Outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our lands. Only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as a basis for an ancient name. Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, That's just how it is.
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone, yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the impossible.
I get that, like, all the time. Why do I feel like this has happened before? I think last time Xilonen just ended up running dozens of laps around the hills nearby.
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull this off. How to achieve the impossible.
You mean you're already willing to accept the task?
I know, I can
Well,
introduce you to
what else can I
Albedo,
do?
see if he can help.
What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon. If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able to find a way to make it happen. In other words, the order is an affirmation of my abilities.
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
Maybe that's just how much she and the Archon trust each other.
Yeah, let's see if we can find some special way to pull this off. If we really can't make it work, I'm sure we can still go back and talk to the Pyro Archon, right?
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the
I'm her
traveler's
interpreter now.
existence and record her heroic deeds.
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had a whole conversation with her. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to? Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one Wyab alone would probably not be enough.
Would we need to gain the acknowledgement of all 6 YUP? I mean, I've done
I
3.
don't know. That requires a level of knowledge that I do not possess. We need to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wyab. The first person who comes to mind is Xilonen at the Masters of the Nightwind, the one we call Granny Eats to Lead.
Oh, we've heard that name before. We used her Spirit Speaker Stone to find Kachina's ancient name. A person who can make something like that must be pretty impressive. I'm unsure she'd be able to help.
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's constantly holed up in her room and doesn't like to be disturbed.
Introvert
I've
got it.
heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and know how to keep her spirit up.
I hate to break it to you, but...
She probably won't be very happy with us.
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And you even managed to save Kachina.
Well, yeah, at the cost of her Spirit Speaker Stone being split into 2.
Great going, Moeka. We're already off to a rocky start here.
Is that a pun?
In that case,
Doing
I
my
guess
job
your
for me.
only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. Hopefully, Xilonen would still want to show respect to the Archon. I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then that should help too.
Oh, let's ask Kanish to deliver the letter. He understands the whole situation is already a familiar face to her.
I'm unsure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
Alright, Kanich is a seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know the best things to say.
Great, then I'll go contact him
Please
right
just
away.
Give me a moment to write the letter, and we can meet up near the Statue of the Seven later.
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
Damn cooldowns. Not resetting during conversations. Kanish makes his way over after some time. Oh no. His voice also didn't make it back. We meet again. Kachina told me I swear though, if Ahao's voice is here and his isn't, I'll deliver message to the Masters of the Nightwing and convince Xilonen to give you a chance. I'll also take this chance to explain what happened to the Spirit Speaker Stone and offer her an apology in person.
Yeah, I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich. It's just that you're probably the only person who knows how to deal with her.
It's alright. We're all working for the sake of the Pyro Archon's plan after all. Everyone here understands how the dire situation bad.
Wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
Because we all saw a hero of the past rematerialize right before our eyes. And then Mualani said that a ton of knowledge and memories suddenly flooded her brain. Pyroargon explained everything when he came back from the Night Kingdom, including the reason behind the appearance of the hero, as well as the current state of the Night Kingdom.
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Xilonen is one of 4 that have already been acknowledged.
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us. Having companions walk by your side is perhaps the best solace when facing such a bleak reality.
My ancient name is Hit Rock real hard. I have another piece of intel to share. Pretty much identified the person who rescued the captain in the Stadium of the Sacred Flames. His name is Ororon, and he also hails the Master of the Nightwind. However, he spent most of his life living out in the wilderness by himself, away from the rest of the tribe. That's why his disappearance went unnoticed. By the time Xilonen finally realized that he was gone, no one had heard from him for quite a while.
Seat Lolly knows him too?
That's right. Ororon was an orphan raised by the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, and to many other kind-hearted people in his tribe. Still, he's had something of an odd reputation his whole life.
Odd, huh?
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange bunch to most. I've never met Ororon, but if they consider him the odd one, he's got to be pretty far out there.
That's right. So in that sense, Ororon and Xilonen actually have quite a bit in common, which is why they get along pretty well.
Huh. Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Seat Lolly could be the first one to notice Ororon's disappearance if she spends the whole day in her room.
Magic, duh. As of now, we still haven't been able to confirm whether Ororon joined the Fatui voluntarily, or if he was coerced. Xilolen's probably eager to prove that Ororon hasn't betrayed his people. Plan to use this as leverage when I go talk to her. Gonna go blackmail the bitch. Be back later.
So, if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate Ororon and the captain's whereabouts?
Yes, if you're all on board with the idea, then it becomes a mutually beneficial collaboration, rather than just a one-sided request. Even though I don't think Xilonen is the kind of person to turn down an order from the Pyro Archon. Working together with us will help her focus and not get distracted by the whole Ororon situation. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah! Plus, we kinda owe her one anyway to make up for breaking the spirit speakers down.
Ah, this is a pretty well thought out plan, as expected of Molly Poke Nietzsche. Then, yeah, I'll leave my letter to you. Let's hope Seat Lolly can meet at the stadium in 2 days.
Bet.
Bye, bitch. I'll be heading back as well.
Okay,
There's still a
then
lot.
let's part ways for now.
Well, that was really quick.
I'll see you in a couple of days.
Don't make me wait 2 days. Wait, that's the wrong one. 2 days later. She was literal when she said a couple. And then let me guess, I'm gonna have to wait again because that's not technically morning, even though it is. Sun is up. It's morning.
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time.
Oh, it's time to meet up with Xilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going.
Hey, you beat up the rock yet? Does that mean our ancient name is Dwayne Johnson? Can I pick a new one?
Hey, Xilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler and Paimon. I have bad news. Seat Lolly did not reply to our request. Although, I suppose I'm not too surprised.
Huh? You mean she didn't even bother to give Kenichi a response? Guess she really does have quite the ego then.
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. Even the Masters of the Night Wind often struggle to work with her. My guess is that she probably has other reasons for not deigning us with a response. But let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we do get a chance to talk to her in person, we can still try to work something out.
That's true. Let's go!
So I wonder who comes out next. I mean, I know they got overrun drip marketing. Yeah, hold on. I'm just going to take off the little pet. Oh, that's nowhere near the beacon. Oh, whatever. You arrived at the stadium in the Sacred Flame and expected she's not here.
Paimon doesn't see anybody. Seems she's just not gonna show up, huh?
Paimon, you don't even know what to look for.
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no obligation to help.
That might be true.
Sure she
but
is.
This is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right? Shouldn't the subject always answer the call of their Archon?
A subject?
I don't know, when's the
Well,
last time
if
someone
you ask
answered
me,
Venti's call?
I'd say we're all more like friends with the Archon. Yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier between us and her. The only thing is that she often has very high expectations of us.
I can tell.
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get along with.
That was down to
old
Teyvat.
hag Granny
Come on.
Eatstily, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to our letter. Seriously, if she didn't want to come, she could at least let us know. If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Huh? Who's there?
It's at that
Who's
moment
talking
Paimon
to
realized she fucked up.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
Huh? Xilonen.
Nani?
Wait, you're Xilonen? You're Granny Eatstily?
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny. You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a little kid. Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
Did I forget to mention, she's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young.
And you're complaining about the Pyro Archon leaving things out.
It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
I'm sorry. So, how old are you actually?
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just that your case seems really unique. Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got a little mad since we thought, well, you were gonna leave us out to dry.
It was my idea to invite you here, Xilonen. So if you're upset, you can just take it out on me.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. If anything, I'm gonna feel awkward if we keep this going. I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, "Understood." Besides, just showing up is the most important part, no? But, of course... It's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. It certainly was a bit awkward to see that everyone else had arrived before me. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Only to hear you all talking smack about me. Anyway,
Oh no, she
that's
skipped
the
a
whole
line.
story. Honestly, it's not like I owed you an explanation anyway.
And yet you gave one.
What's with that expression? Was she feeling embarrassed just now?
She waiting for us to carry on the conversation? Everything she's saying sounds like a joke, but not sure if I should laugh. Be rude to laugh? Would it be even more rude not to? Wow, even the autoplay has an awkward silence. I'm just gonna click.
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be pretty awkward herself. Everything she does and says seems a little forced.
Anyway, Xilonen, I heard that you require my help in crafting an ancient name.
Correct. The situation isn't like anything we've handled before. Let me explain.
She explains the request.
I see. So Mawika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an Outlander. Well, that would be a first. And you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own volition. He must have been coerced somehow.
It's weird that the subtitles don't really match up that well. I'm not gonna lie, like half the voices so far seem like they're of a lower mic quality. I would know, as I have a lower mic quality. We'll know once we find him.
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you.
Strike really is messing with everything.
If you help us solve the problems of forging the ancient name, what do you think?
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good look at you.
Here, I brought you a Fanta.
Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet again and again, you've braved them to find new worlds. O weary yet free soul, even the most verdant leaf in the forest will pray for your happiness and safe passage.
Are you writing poetry about me? At least get to know me before writing fanfic.
Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch above your head and walk headlong into the night. Huh? Don't move. There's something here.
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the traveler gonna be okay?
The thing is this weird floating
Shoo!
fairy.
That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out the last of them.
You soul dust.
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
My shoulder was haunted.
It's nothing as serious as that.
Does that mean I
If
got the
left
cold shoulder?
unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and generally worsen your mood.
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
Thanks.
It was nothing. Xilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back, I'll take you to see the Lord of the Night.
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab of the tribes?
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient name to one who does not hail from our lands. The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom. constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame to combat corrosion from the abyss.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Wyab of the tribes. Well, that sort of makes sense, being the lord of the entire Night Kingdom and all.
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. But never mind. That's not important. It would take too much time to explain. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you.
I've
The
got all
Lord
night.
of the Night is currently in a deep slumber, and we can only communicate with its consciousness while in a trance. In other words, in a dream.
Oh, don't worry, I did
But
this like 2 years
I will need
ago.
to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the
Paimon,
state
get
of
the
trance.
incense. I gotta get high again.
I'll make a list. Can any of you get everything for me?
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so better leave it to someone who knows all the local vendors.
Sounds good. Then we'll go with St. Lolly to track down Auroron.
Phew, the Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please, be careful during your investigation. If you need any help, just come find me.
Yep, we'll be sure to play it safe.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back. I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by Auroron's place to look for clues. He has always lived alone, and I found a broken jar in his house. There was also something off about his phlogiston aphids, which I assume is because their keeper has been gone for quite some time. And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any of our local weapons. My guess is they were left by Snezhnayan arms.
Weird assumption, but
sounds
sure.
like the Fatui broke into his house and took him hostage.
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raising aphids? He's only in his 20s. What would they want with him? That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course. Since he's the only one who was kidnapped out of everyone in Natlan, he must have done something to attract their attention. In any case, we'll get to the bottom of this once we manage to get him back here. I'm truly sorry to put you two through all this trouble with me. But please help me get him back.
You can count on us!
All right, then let's start by heading to where Auroron was seen last.
Hello, Simply a Complex. How are you doing today? Why do I gotta go all the way over there? Middle of nowhere. Don't worry. I go fast. There, done. Now, can I go up trees? Yes. Do a swirl up the tree. Help, my cat, she got stuck in a tree. Somebody help. Oh, no, here she comes.
Bring it!
Yeah, I'm guessing it has to do with the same reason there's no Dainsleif in the more recent collected miscellanies. There is a voice actor strike
This is
going
the
on.
spot.
Since they
An
got shafted in the
eyewitness
actor
claimed to
strike.
have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses
They beat him
saw
in an arm
was
wrestle contest.
actually the Fatui coercing him, or perhaps trying
Now, is
to
there anyone
extract
else who
information.
doesn't speak at all? I wonder.
However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Tell us more, tell us more.
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him.
So, Bennett.
He learned a lot
You're,
from
you're,
us.
you're telling me he's
And once
5-star
he reached
Bennett.
adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He
But
spends
Electro.
most of his days growing vegetables
Electro
and
Bennett.
raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his
Razor
friends
and
to
Bennett
deliver
did the
whole bags
fusion
of fresh
dance, and this
produce
is
to
what
my place.
happened. That's all there was to him. He really doesn't sound like a bad person. Just a random guy. I mean, he's got a vision, so you know he's a trustworthy guy.
Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Neat.
What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Don't look with your eyes.
Oh, right.
Look
I
with
forgot
the
your
weed.
eyes don't naturally perceive such things. Here, give me your hand.
Oh my. See, it's off screen because it's lewd.
Huh?
What did you drizzle on me?
How about now?
What do you see?
Tell me what you see with your starbound eyes. I see the trail.
Whoa, Paimon can see it now too.
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
Hey, Yuji Didori, how you
can
doing?
even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the
I'm doing
Traveler's
alright.
senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's.
Heh.
When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted. Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Auroron. Good luck, you two.
What do you mean? Are you not coming?
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers
Hold on,
is
let me just
really something.
Also, I still haven't had the
What
chance to
was
use
that?
Xilonen.
Oh, Paimon was just
Paimon was just calm.
What does she mean by deep and confusing?
Have a good time,
As far
simply
as elderly
complex.
shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me? But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns. But given the looks on their faces just now, or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Ugh. Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
Oh no, just old. Oh no. I can telepathically eavesdrop on her.
Was that Seat Lolly's voice?
Oh my god, she gave us Mind Flayer tadpoles. This is Baldur's Gate 3 all over again. Seems Paimon are the same voice. Looks, let me think. Ah! It's a side effect of the spell, yeah, obviously.
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends.
Now we hear thoughts through telepathy? Amazing! Something like this could only happen with Sitlali. Alright, see ya. And they really
Oh.
poorly timed the Traveler.
They appear to be feeling
segments.
quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
You bet, just leave it to us.
All right. Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there. Judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Oh, really?
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd. Let
How
me
so?
see.
Who cooks with cold water?
He's a small
Madness, I say,
ship here.
madness!
Could it be some sort of symbol?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Auroron was indeed being threatened. We've got to find him. Fast. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was
Fast?
trying to
Oh,
be
I mean, if you want me to
discreet.
not eat, you can just
In
ask.
other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire. No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying. No, I've got to stay calm and keep my composure.
Or we could just, talk to Capitan like, yo, I beat up like 4 of your coworkers. 3 of your coworkers. 4th one beat me up. You wanna play ball?
All right.
Do a flip!
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up.
They ran in a
I
circle.
can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro, and some other elements as well.
Oh, that's Hydro. Sorry, it's my team comp. I can change if you want. Your cryo. I'll just be mono cryo if you want. I mean, I don't have Shenhe, so that's not going to work very well, but, I can try.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
Just use Kaya as a replacement. There we go.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me. There are signs of a struggle here. Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
He found a chance to fight back.
Remember the little mark we found before?
Or he tripped.
Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Fatui?
She looks worried. Furrowed brow. Indeed, judging by the strike signal from before, Auroron is being held by the Fatui, so given the difference in numbers, he probably wouldn't have been able to overpower them.
Given there are 2 signals leading from here, we should split up as well. I'll take this direction, and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later.
Also, what does he look like? No one tells me
Auroron,
what people look
what
like.
the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. You little brat.
And off she goes. Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Xilonen left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response.
It's a one-way radio.
So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads.
She didn't notice.
She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect.
Or it happens to everyone, and she's
If
just...
you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture.
Everyone's
of
just too embarrassed.
All right.
Kickflip.
Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
All right.
Alright. What do I see with my starry eyes? Morphla. From Progressive.
Did you find something?
Yes. Grass. The trail ends here.
Huh. So we can't tell where Auroron might have gone from here. That's weird. The Phlogiston Trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either.
What footprints?
But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know he wasn't alone. He had all those Fatui with him.
This is weird. Or, you know, maybe this went airborne. You know, Kukasaurus.
You can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
Oh no, underground, the opposite of what I said. Whose voice was that just now? Where'd Paimon go? She glitched. Yeah, I think we gotta cold boot the Matrix really quick. Alright, I think the cold boot's done. Starting back on. Wait, nope. Yeah, that goes. Cold boot done. I don't think it worked. I think we gotta restart again. Load from last backup.
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the Masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for.
Have you escaped?
Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
It's
Greetings,
El Capitano.
Be careful with this traveler. Her soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to her.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom.
So, what do?
I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person.
So, you heard about my 3-1 record, huh? Only once defeated. Beat 11, 8, and 6. Lost to 4. And now number 1's like, oh, how about we make it 2 losses?
I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as
Deal.
well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon.
Deal.
I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan.
No deal.
If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
Wait, hold on. The entire map
You
is
will
east
see
of the
me
stadium.
again once you return to reality. No
Literally,
matter
it's like
what
the
I
farthest
say,
most
please
west point in the
help
entire
me keep
game so
this a
far.
secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
I'm 99% sure she's one of the heroes, so by default she'll be in it. Exclamation point.
Hey, what happened just now?
I'm good. I so forcibly removed from my body just now? That would explain why I couldn't hear Paimon at all. Ah, what a nice time to be alive.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
See, Lolly! She froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground!
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere?
Oh, you know, everywhere.
Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
They're being truthful. Must have a reasonable motivation to do what they did, but should I trust them? I could just share everything with Paimon and Xilonen right now, but that'd mean giving up on the lead. Still don't have that much dealings with the Fatui or Masters of the Nightwind. Suppose to stay quiet for now and see if I can find out anything else. Oxford, comma.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need anything from me, just say the word.
I want a juice box.
In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now.
Even though the situation remains quite urgent, take a break. Auron's words still echo in your mind. So, Xilonen continues to keep her eyes on you.
Need to be more careful next time.
Feeling better yet, Traveler?
All right, let's get ready. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Auron is probably being held inside.
Time to go beat him up.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Sorry, I didn't know I was holding you up.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
Don't worry, it doesn't matter that Xilonen's not leveled up. It's fine. All because of one thing. The other three are leveled up and they can fight.
All right.
Fischl can carry me. I deal no damage.
Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
Yo,
That's
it's the Uggo
Auron.
boy.
So he really was taken by the Fatui.
Does look the same as when I spoke to him the night kingdom. Yeah, no shit. People don't
Alright,
change
let's
their souls. Also, wonder what's the difference between the silver
quit
visions and not
daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
Kosterlitsky.
I cannot see the sun.
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
Oh god, she means it.
Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts. On my count. 3, 2, 1!
Everyone's like, we hear you shouting over there.
Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
I'll take that guy out first.
All right.
There, see how good this team is? And she's not even leveled. What's my defense at anyway? I forgot to take a look. Defense percent doesn't mean much when your base defense is ridiculously low. Yeah, only 300.
It isn't time for a break here.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Hey Oz, where'd you get? Oh, he's... Oz is inside that guy.
What a pain.
Get back in there. Nope. He said nah. I don't want it. Alright, fine, if you want it stuck in a bubble. Take out that shield one way or another. Hey, Sit Lolly, do you want to take out his shield? Watch with your, But with your cryo power. Do me a solid. Alright, it's just you, big boy.
You asked for it.
Send this quickly. He might feel a little prick.
Oh, don't worry, he's actually a big prick.
Letting crave names echo. Let's get it on. Oz, reveal.
Send this quickly.
Oh, don't worry, I'll blow some hearts at him. See if that makes it work.
All right.
Killing Chelsea's not working. Mercy. Just kidding. Mercy was never on the table. Now, by the way, you good? You good, man? He's like, oh, God damn it. Leave me alone. Don't worry, I can heal you. Hey, look, you're a dog, I'm a cat. Here we go. At least I assume he's a dog. Maybe he'll tire himself out if I just sit here long enough. Hold on, let me just deal with him really quick. Then we can be on our way. Sorry, needs a little more. Punch him in the face. Oh. He has even more friends. But these ones are easier to deal with.
Bring it. Let the mountain flames fire. Gloves off.
Oh, that one.
Look alive. Calm down.
Don't worry, he can't shoot tiny people.
You need to hurry up. An unfortunate fault.
Imagine getting beaten by this. Hold on. I know how to beat him.
Shouldn't get careless. Have a load of this.
Get destroyed. The most embarrassing Fatui death of all time. And that includes Senora.
Granny.
Granny.
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eatsley, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
And greetings to you too, other Granny.
What did you just call her?
Hello,
Granny.
third Granny.
Is that not right? You are Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you're also a Granny.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Dude, she already said 20s.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just, Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to.
Oh no, he's not acting. So you treat everyone like they're your uncles and aunties? Like they're gramps and grandpas?
Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
And the Oxford comma.
So you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
I'm sorry,
On a pike,
Granny.
probably.
I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance. They didn't hurt you, did they?
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes.
Yeah, that's totally me.
So why did you do it?
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey! I'm no ordinary Granny! Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value, and not stop to think? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind, and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster.
Welcome back.
Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
I'm sorry.
No, I thought you were
Forget
overrun.
it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your vegetables?
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about the selection.
Now's not
Bring
the
a
time to
jalapeno.
be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing
Wait,
you
your
should
tribe's
do
all about
is...
the ghost word, so ghost
Recite the
pepper.
3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the Masters raise this guy?
Oh,
Very,
right.
very repetitively. Speaker's chamber. The only side of the city with no, the only side that does not, in fact, have a waypoint.
All right.
Whee! So many flips. And all in one place, cause, man, that pole did not want to let me by. Turn to the city, and Silali brings you to the speaker's chamber, where you recount everything that happened to Oreron. Except the truth.
So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for Xilolen's safety.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for her forgiveness?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know.
And then she says, haha, no, and incinerates him on the spot.
Will I
Full senior
need to
treatment.
stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Xilolen is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you from custody.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Auroron, please report back to the Speaker's chamber as soon as you've received notice of the Archon's decision.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
But what if I just go in the middle of nowhere where no one knows where I am? Then I'll
Traveler,
never receive
Paimon,
notice, and I can
Thank
just
you
sit
very
around
much for your
forever.
help. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my side of the deal. Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Xilonen and get started on forging an ancient name for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'll be counting on you.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news. Bye
Never
for
played
now.
Genshin Impact?
Come with me, Auroron.
It's a pretty fun
Gotta
game.
find you a place to stay for the night.
But it is a gacha game, so, you know,
Goodbye.
don't
Granny.
play if you have a gambling addiction. This new grandson of mine is way too polite. Remember. Alright, back to dumb mode. Probably trying to remind me. Awkward silence. Doesn't strike me as a liar. Venti, that's a liar. Had I not seen everything for myself, I'd have never guessed it could be done. That he could have done so much work behind Xilone's back. What does he really want?
Oh, we're finally done.
He wants his second
Alright,
wolf here.
It's time to find some grub.
Paimon, something I gotta tell you.
Huh? What is it, Traveler?
Now that only nameless NPCs can hear.
What? That captain?
Keep your voice down. Do you want a named character to hear you?
Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you? Oh, that Auroron. What is he up to? He sounded earnest enough.
Yeah, he
just
said he doesn't
now,
like sucker
but I would
punches.
have never guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about protecting Xilolen and being forced to help the Fatui when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along.
We still need more information. How's Paimon? We don't know. Everyone just addresses her as young. Then again, this game doesn't give anyone a solid age. Everything is like, oh, around insert age here. So we don't have a solid age for literally anybody.
Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we can go together.
But it's also entirely likely that Paimon's is a fragment of a really old god or something. That is possible.
We still have another whole day before the meeting.
We still have
so
no
we'll
idea.
Just meet with them when the time comes.
No idea what Paimon is. We know who Paimon is, just not what Paimon is. Wait until 20 o'clock tomorrow. Actually, you know what? It's probably time to start spinning a little resin. I gotta get down there. How do I get down there? Will this lead me there? No. Well, I guess there's a hole over here somewhere to jump down. I'm gonna look so silly if it's only accessible through a quest. Or maybe it's just this big hole in the ground. You know, something tells me it might just be the big hole in the ground. Yeah, call me crazy.
Alright.
Oh, she said alright, she is gonna call me crazy. Alright, time to use an actual team for this. Sorry, Xilonen, you're not built yet. Oh, damn, I officially got to 82. You know what, I'll use my other Geo Supremacy team. And, of course, no one has Ult's Charge. Alright. So let's see how this thing fights. Any different from the other dragon robots or not?
Observe.
New entry. It does things. Got it. Well, I wonder, what type of games do you play, Yuji? Can I block a laser? Ow. Yeah, who am I kidding? Noelle doesn't feel pain. Usually horror games.
Time to clean up.
Oh, am I supposed to break these or something? Yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna be hitting him until it dies. See if that works. Ah. Even without the shield, you could not beat Noelle. No one can. Noelle, toughest there is. Enjoyed Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion Live. Play it daily? Oh, nice. I'll be sure to play it soon again. I really have a hankering to play more Ender Lily, so I think that'll be tomorrow's stream. Unless I don't finish this, then I guess this will probably be tomorrow's. Attacks from close... Well, I can't climb up that, so... I'm just gonna sit here and see if it can beat me. Hey, can you break my shield? No. Nothing can break my Noelle shield. No single attack in the game can defeat it. So I gotta figure out how to actually, you know, beat its super move there. I'm sure there's some technique to it. I just don't know it. Now can I get up there? No. Can I shoot him? No.
I can still fight.
Leave it all to me.
Yeah, I have no idea how you're supposed to do that. It said attacks from close range, but I did attack from close range quite a bit, actually. Oh wait, my shield's on cooldown. There we go.
No stone unturned.
Now max buff is mine. got it. And now I can level her up once. Oh yeah, so I got a big list of horror games. Are there any others that I haven't played so far that you would recommend? Something with an adequately Halloween vibe.
Real gold must still be refined by fire. Thank you.
Mission's done. Time to go claim those really quick while I wait.
Add Ast. Thank you for Add Ast.
And done. Now let's see. What does it actually say about that? Maintain Knight's Old Black State. Current source automaton device will start progressing through its adaptive countermeasures. Start preparing the Bolt Sphere cannon. During this time, the configuration device will start up its accretion mechanism and dig into the solid phlogiston collectors. Accretion mechanism will generate an energy field. If you wish to destroy the mechanism and interrupt the charge of the sphere, you must climb the solid phlogiston entry. I tried climbing. It's a non-climbable surface. I did that.
How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2.
Alright, next time I'm bringing an elevator with me. Oh, also it is about.
I'll get to them tomorrow.
It's about 20 o'clock anyway.
We should take a break after all that running around. Yeah. Let's rest here.
It was not 20 the next day. The only thing you can think of is Five Nights. Well, I already played that when the movie came out. Yeah, it was alright, I guess. I mean, I've already played it way in the past when it first came out, but you know. Oh, I know. FNAF 2. There we go. Trying to get rid of all these exclamation points. That's one thing about all these mobile games type games. They always have so many exclamation points. Also live service games too. Sub-Zeros.
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Don't tell me I overdid it this time. All right.
Where's this? Where am I going anyway? Oh, way the hell out there. I can't walk there. Resident Evil's good? Oh, I'd have to actually get it first, so might take me a while. On Sunday, I had a pretty good Monstrum experience. My roommate Adina finally beat the game. She just looked over smugly like, yeah, I did.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh, please don't let this be a trap.
Exclamation point!
What was that?
Dude, chill.
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
Alright, we dealing with dumb you or intimidating you?
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're
Little
actually
nightmares?
doing shady stuff behind people's
I think
backs.
I've seen that one before.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
Oh, so you're gonna
In
call
what
Paimon
regard?
Granny too now?
Well, I could.
Anyway, let's just get to the point. So,
It's
he
all
said
clear.
face to face.
Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right
There
about
he
your
is.
character.
I don't really care how the Fatui thinks of me. I mean, a couple of them, sure. Like Arlecchino, oh my, I care what she thinks about, but not you. Well, maybe you. I don't know, how cool are you?
Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you.
And yes, that's an ice pun.
Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid.
Why, and how much gravel did you have to swallow to get that voice?
I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person. And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
Is that a pun because
I
you've got a
assume
big
you've
old heart in
already
your
been
chest?
informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Okay, how did you
How
find
did
out
you know
about that?
Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
Yes, it is. It is important now.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky
Oh, hi, Frank.
plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her,
Captain
will their power
Frank.
be enough to drive the Abyss back?
I mean,
If
you know,
any
part
part
one
of the plan goes
of the
awry,
plan.
all of Natlan, even all of Tavat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along, the details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you?
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan.
That's good. That seems like sound logic.
Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say.
Naivete.
But Natlan
Naivety.
cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses.
If you're saying the
My
other one
fear
comes
is
with a
that
great
given
cost,
the enormity
and
of
it
the
is a
decision, she will be reluctant
backup,
to confront the dire reality we face
just
until it is
seems
too
like the
late.
reasonable
There
answer.
will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the Abyss. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Alright, you still haven't told me the plan, though.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa's plan?
They would see the Gnosis and make a decision for her. Could he mean that? The Gnosis is part of the backup
I
plan?
knew you to be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged. And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Someone's here.
It's Bennett!
The captain disappeared!
Man, he really likes doing that.
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
Something? Bad news, chump. It's your granny.
Xilonen!
Assault! Assault!
Here!
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? colluding with the Fatui? Really?
Bad boy.
Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
Explain now. Guilt later.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, Xilonen! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the Gnosis anymore.
She's like, the fuck is a
Maybe
Gnosis?
just save the scolding for later, okay?
Yeah, this is no place to discipline a child. That's in the Golden House. Every week.
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You hear me? You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye on Auroron for me, okay?
Conversation with the captain was interrupted at the most crucial moment. But Auron's still here. Maybe we can learn the rest from him? Start talking. Sit. Shake. Damn it, why is it way over there?
Alright.
Why'd you have to walk away?
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Use it! Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time.
Pokemon!
No answer?
I mean, Pokemon is fun.
Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in Natlan? Really? You're just going to stonewall me?
He has no intention of answering.
Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and everyone in the tribe. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
Why is he staring at us all of a sudden?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this.
Dude, just speak, please.
Indeed. It's like going to visit a friend at his house, only to suddenly hear your friend berating a naughty Saurian.
Well, that's an oddly specific analogy. Wait, did one of your friends really do that?
Yes. And every time my friends scolded his Saurians, they would look at me the same way you're looking at me now. Helpless and embarrassed.
Wait, but you're the one getting your head chewed off. Stop making this about us!
Indeed, you've got a point. Then please just hang in there for a little while longer. Granny should be done with her scolding session soon.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me? You...
Sorry.
An extra 10 minutes was added to the scolding session.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables! I don't need anything from you!
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history. I'm starting to get lost.
That's not it, Granny.
There's something off about that voice. She looks young. No, you were gone when they explained that. Essentially, she just acts like a granny all the time, so everyone just calls her Granny. And she kind of just owns it.
I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
His voice. Auroron! Where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
You don't understand the
What just
game?
happened?
Well, this is
How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
this is like the sixth part
It's
of
a
8,
trick of
so
his. If you grind
definitely
spores into a powder and
a
spray
lot
it
of
in
missed
the air,
context.
it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful?
Well, that's probably how the
Little
captain got
brat.
away.
That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
So he can't run
That's
away.
a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect Natlan, then can't we work together?
He still doesn't want to tell us anything about his goals.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial.
Never know.
Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the
we got
truth
stopped.
out of him sooner or later. Oh, that brat. I swear.
Captain probably has some sort of substantial plan, otherwise Auroron would have no reason to keep following him. Meeting again is out of the cards for now, so it might be faster to just approach the Pyro Archon and confirm what the captain said. And also, you can tell Auroron's stubbornness has hurt Xilonen deeply. Need to find a way to comfort her. What was all that about his duty earlier?
We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this.
Tell me, lady. Oh, okay, you're not gonna tell me until I'm, like, across the whole town. Alright, I see how it is. It's a big, awkward silence the entire walk over.
Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry? How about we get something to eat?
Oh, right. It's been a while since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
I could go for
Then
some
let's
pizza.
go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
Paimon's got a secret food fund, so she can do the honors.
How did this become Paimonville?
Are you saying you won't pay for it?
See, Lolly looks quite down on herself. Alright. It's on Paimon this time. What's one meal to the best guide into that?
Lots of
So you can
cutscenes.
just sit
Well, I
back
am
and enjoy,
currently
sweet Lolly.
doing a story
Paimon
mode.
will take care of it.
Just released today.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks?
Won't get another one for like six
Just
6
wanted
weeks
to
or so.
treat you to a meal.
Are you sure? We can save you some more,
And my most popular
Mora
content
is the
is
least of my concerns.
figuring out the
Besides,
magic
we're
system
definitely
in
due a
this
meal
game, so
after all the time we've
I'm
spent
kind of
together.
obligated to do this as
Let
soon
me
as it
get
comes
this
out.
one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely useless.
Sure, that's fine with us, but Paimon doesn't want you to be sad, sweet Lolly.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
Oh, and this is also the only non-Halloween thing I'm really doing this month.
All right.
So essentially this game plays a lot like, well, it's got a lot in common with Breath of the Wild, if you're a Zelda fan. But imagine you had 4 Links, and all those Links had different abilities. And it was also a gacha game, and you could continue getting more Links. I'm gonna order some food and fruit juice. Well, Shit Lolly gets drunk.
What are you looking at?
Do you see 2 people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other. Are they twins?
But Paimon only sees one person there.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss!
Do you think she's drunk?
She better be.
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves recently.
How about a huge ancient name?
You've heard of us?
Still looking for that one.
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Xilonen. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Night Wind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny. I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
All right,
So you
that's
get
enough.
drunk often.
Go on now. I'm
I
sure
think
the
I
other
know a
customers
bard you'd
would like to
like.
talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
Well then, you have my thanks.
After Chonka leaves, Shitlolly downs a few more glasses beginning to stare blankly into space from her chair. Start wondering whether she's actually drunk or working through some complex problem in her head. You can see the calculus, but it's also incredibly fuzzy.
Seat Lolly? Seat Lolly?
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya?
Are you still with us, Seat Lolly? You're kinda talking to no one.
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans. I mean, come on. Monster?
As far as we can tell.
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know.
Oh no, she did the thing.
Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you.
I'm a new kid now.
Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher.
The chef back there is very unimpressed. Thank you for your teachings, ma'am.
That's more like it.
Would you like some Fanta?
Someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
Does anyone know where she lives? Not in a stalkery way. I mean, she's just unconscious.
Oh, jeez.
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke. The lingering smoke.
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
Anti-sleep.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind?
No.
It's Garbodor
I'd
Day.
say it's an ability that's unique to Xilolen herself.
What does that mean?
While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks,
Lots of
you have
Garbodors.
been able to master hers.
Oh, is that like a Pokemon Go thing?
Warning, warning.
Heard today was
Red.
some special
Red,
event.
the color of danger.
But I
has
stopped
now
playing it years
arisen
ago.
Within that pair of eyes. Huh?
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Traveler? Paimon?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Phew. Okay, it's passed. That was a close one.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
All over my tacos.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up, not once.
We didn't ask. She has.
Are you feeling okay? Wanna take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
There's so much that I want to say, but I can't.
Sure you can. I know you can.
Just say whatever's on your mind.
Please, Paimon, it's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all of my complaints on you after we've only just met?
I'm a streamer.
Paimon gets
That's
it.
nothing new to me.
We're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all! Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about
I'm a streamer,
shame.
so no.
I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it. Surely, you know the feeling too?
Actually, about that.
Actually, no, I take it back. I do have some shame. I at least don't say that thing every YouTuber says. All of them.
Huh?
Should we just tell her?
Tell me what?
Yeah, this is as good a time as any.
We broke your toys. Listen carefully. Don't get too upset. It's actually fairly impartially as possible. Shall I share some of her senses with you through a spell, allowing you to temporarily hear her thoughts?
So, you heard my...
It's okay, Sweet Lolly. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath
'Cause you're a
is
secret
one thing,
goofball.
but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much. It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing.
Oddly specific.
So that, happens to you a lot.
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something generic.
Maybe she got a really comfy floor. You okay? You look like you're about to take a leap.
Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
You should follow her, just make sure she doesn't do something stupid. And if she does do something stupid, we can be there to point and laugh. Time to leave the inn. That means it is time to out. Alright, one more conversation, then I'm gonna go fight the boss again.
Well, great view,
I'll
right?
bring an elevator this time.
I love coming here by myself.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Can't help but notice it's a cliff.
You're making me want to cry.
Oh no, what do we do? Please don't cry.
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... embarrassed. Here you are thanking me. Even after you helped me all this time. Let's just have a casual conversation. It's easiest that way.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right, I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long, it might as well be true.
But you're just a regular person.
I'd rather a young one at
The
that.
kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eatsley is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that, and people stop knowing how to deal with you. What about you? Are you scared of me?
We don't find you scary at all.
Yeah, just a person.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how
Oh,
many
yeah.
delusions of grandeur I've
I'm
destroyed
from
just by
space.
existing. I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me. Oh, not to brag or anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
Maybe it's hard to
that
believe.
horn is getting awfully tooted right now.
Just pretend I never said anything.
We believe you. Xilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Yes, but Auroran's a special case. Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran and me. You deserve to learn the full truth. Auroran's not like other people. As I mentioned, he was abandoned as a child. The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and misfortune. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by some wild beast. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls, and in Auroran's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan. A possibility to turn Auroron into a vessel for lost souls.
Ghost
The
body.
ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroron would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
Somebody get this man a boat. He's gonna keep crossing the river Styx like that. Sending a living person to the Night Kingdom.
Now you see the problem.
Wouldn't that kill him?
When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroron, would be sacrificed in the process. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things better. Of course you're going to take it. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed, and Auroron escaped with his life. Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval.
You
but
could
it's
say
not like I
you
did the right thing.
froze.
If the ceremony was successful, Auroron would probably be dead. Of course, in
Or
my
like
tribe,
some weird Reaper
death is
guy.
rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction, and absolutely relieved by the result. The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. A simple investigation from Auroron would reveal everything. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived, and he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put all of it behind me, he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Wait! What? It's not his fault!
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls, more than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
Traveler,
They probably
didn't
gave him
the
some
captain
candy.
say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this. Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back.
Yeah, that should be our next step.
You don't look so good, Xilolen. Maybe you should head back and get some sleep.
Probably drank too much. It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good. Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. I hit it a little too hard.
Don't worry. You don't have to do any of this alone. Except the going home and puking part. You can do that on your own.
You've helped me so much already. How do I even begin
Paimon,
to
hold her
thank
hair.
you?
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. We can figure out our next move in the morning. Friends. I like the sound of that.
Bye.
Auroron's probably back with the captain, don't you think?
Yeah, we should probably tell the Pyroarch on that.
You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us?
I don't know, tell her the lie anyway. Just be upfront.
Yeah, you're right. We should just go to her directly.
Look, if both parties just sat down and had a discussion, we could accomplish so much. But who would have guessed in the nation of war, everyone wants to throw hands? And now I need Geosupremacy version 2, because it has an elevator. And now I'll go beat up the laser pointer. Oh, and it's backup Shiori also can get me up there, probably. Yo.
Our bond is strong. I'll settle this. Attack! That's the way.
This one's got your name on it. This one's got your name on it.
Well, they all have your name written on it. What crazy luck is this? Don't you phase shift to the left.
Coming to be.
Hold on, I gotta do a thing. Die, bitch. Revenge is mine. Not that you really did much, I mean, it was Noel. It was rigged against you from the start. Oh, his defenses really suck when he's like this. I just hit like 109k. More like Umbrella Corporation, I guess. Hey, don't break my elevator. Rude dude. Don't break it twice. Ruder duder. Bop. Bop. And he just died. Okay. His weakness is gravity. And that's a terrible artifact. Wait, now why am I going this way? Forgot what I was doing. Then my sword just freaked out there. Weird. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over. Alright, I'll have to try and remember 7. Did I actually go the wrong way?
Alright.
Oh no, it's slightly more inward. Oh, go to the inn to rest. Okay. You've returned? Welcome back. I just finished fighting something, and I'm about to go back to talking. You just missed it. I figured out how to beat that robot. With the power of elevators. I don't hear anything. Other than the mariachi band. Alright, gotta leave the Weary 101. That'd be a hell of a goal for me to actually get in there. One day.
You're
maybe.
already here.
I have no idea.
I was just about to come get you.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive, especially after all the drinking last night.
Let's not bring up last night. I'm embarrassed about the whole thing. Anyway,
Good.
I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like all the warriors from the stadium are on the move. I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Nightwind. I need to head back right away.
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it on your own? Do you need our help?
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the various outposts. Given the quick response, things shouldn't get too serious. The stadium could always use more manpower, so you should join the forces here.
What about your boy?
I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child anymore. He needs to take responsibility for his actions. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the Speaker's Chamber. I'll accept however they choose to handle the situation. But I should be able to convince them to let me go back to my tribe first to deal with the attack. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Xilonen right away. Don't worry, I never forget a promise to a friend.
Oh no, she said the F word. Gotta censor that here. I'll keep an eye out for your
Thank
boy.
you. Alright, I need to start heading back.
She left in a hurry. The situation must be really serious. Oh, looks like a lot of people are heading to the stadium. Let's see what's going on.
Let me guess. People are fighting. Seems to be the norm.
Alright.
If it wasn't for the roof there, I'd just climb right up this place. Oh, and I guess maybe I just can't climb on things in general right here. Nope. Sucks. What if I want to climb all over everything, huh? Everything about that game? Hey, there's nobody here. Friends!
Traveler, over here! Perfect. Our star Outlander has appeared. Oh, you're all here! But, what's with the whole star Outlander thing?
Well, I am a star in
Just my
Outlander,
way of saying
so...
how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the perfect time for you to show off your skills.
On it.
All right, but
Who needs
can we
beating
get
up?
a quick rundown of the situation first? The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
All of them?
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now, but I can't say the same for the adventurers and merchants stuck in the wild. Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded. We just got back, but we need to head out again soon.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me. What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
They're trying to split us up.
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away. What about you guys? We could go together.
I need to talk to the Pyro Archon.
Yeah, that does sound important. No worries. Just leave the Children of Echoes to us. Who knows? Maybe yours truly will have the Abyss on the run by the time you're finished. That would be pretty
Oh, she's
great,
riding
actually.
high.
I hope my tribe gets through okay. It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that bodybuilding for nothing.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly, be careful, everyone.
Oh, and some of us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances. That will make my job a lot easier.
Koichi, do we really have to do this now?
It's alright. She's just looking out for everyone. Alright, let's hurry up and talk to the Pyro Archon so we can help the others.
Sorry to drop in.
Oh, it's
There's
you
a
two.
kickflip over everyone.
As you can see, things are not looking good right now. People across Natlan are in danger. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time. So we'll have to keep our conversation short.
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes after this.
Yo, he spoke to the captain.
What?
He said you a bitch.
So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn,
I like that she's framed with a fire here. Can the Gnosis do what he said?
I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis does have that function, but there's more to the story. I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan, but it comes at a heavy price. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net? But does that mean...
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. Souls are just another form of life. The cruelty of this method is self-evident. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means converting all three into material for the net, erasing our history and culture. Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley lines before that happens, then all those sacrifices are for nothing. Given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse.
Have you tried asking Nahida? She's kind of an expert on that.
I want us to win, but I also care about how we win, and what that means for us in the end. Now it's true, both plans come at a risk, but after weighing our options, this is our best bet.
Kind of funny the Gnosis can do that. Doesn't seem very in line with the rest of the powers.
Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro Archons had to account for the worst-case scenario. Having a contingency plan is our duty, not just to the people of Natlan, but to all who live on this continent. Still, this has always been a well-kept secret. I'm very curious how the captain learned this information.
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem. Could be equally as extreme, though.
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But I see no reason for him to lie. Seems like our only path forward is to track him down, so he can answer that question for us.
Why can just share an important secret with us? She seems sincere. Figuring out the captain's supposed new way of saving Natlan is the key.
Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me. Even if just for a second.
Never.
Not even a little! We would never... Wait, what are you talking about, Traveler?
What?
Just as expected. I appreciate your sincerity. Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. No matter what, our goal remains the same. We both want to save the people of this land. So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
Nah.
You scared Paimon. You've really got a lot of guts, Traveler.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mawika. It's what all my friends call me, and I like it that way.
Alright, have a good night.
As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon. We'll get our answer then.
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
The beginning of... As for our current attacks, beginning of the real disaster?
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations at once, I'm confident the warriors stationed in those areas can handle it. Don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our available manpower, then I'll take a small team to handle the difficult locations.
Wait, you're going to fight in person? Didn't you give up your power?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior before I ever became the Pyro Archon. No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines.
Sure you're not stretching yourself too thin there? We need you to just keep generating all the energy you can.
Oh, now you doubt my strength. That hurts, Traveler. If we had time to spar, you might think otherwise. Anyway, even if we respond to these threats in time, it's not a permanent solution in the long run. I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given their close connection to the Night Kingdom, a forced evacuation would have devastating consequences. I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise people against leaving their settlements. Now, I just need to find the right time to disclose the true nature of the crisis to the people of Natlan.
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
Yeah, crazy. When you start telling everyone the afterlife is dying, they might get a little scared.
Yes, but that won't be the only response. In any case, that's for me to worry about. I'll let you know when we have more information on the captain.
Alright, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Moani. She can't be too far ahead.
Alright, we're out. Peace.
No need to worry about me.
Cal is busy. Hold on. Well, actually, first I'm gonna go do a fight. Now that I know how to absolutely punk this guy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There, I remembered. Because 7's an important number in this game.
Coming to be.
Our bond is strong. Out of my way.
Hang fire! Well,
I just shot a doll at him.
hey there! Watch out! Watch out!
First forth.
Lend me a hand. Stand with me.
So I'm probably going to have to split this into 2 streams. Because for me, the updates always come in at night, so yeah. And I work in the mornings. Oh god, this one's all tilted. Oh, and it wouldn't let me jump there. There we go. Fall, bitch.
Coming to be.
So it's not really time to do the entire Archon quest in just one sitting. Sorry to say, just like last time, probably 2 parts.
Stand with me.
One more. There we go.
Feeling lucky?
Let's go to the...
This one's got your name on it.
First forth.
Hold on, I gotta do a little percussive maintenance on these things. They're a little out of sorts, you see. I should be killed by the dolls. But that's what this guy did. Good. I got enough. And nothing to say that time. And now I need to wait for more. Oh, right. Focus mode. Enable. Pretty sure it's Xilonen's quest that is messing with it. Just judging by the fact that it's here, of all places. Come on, wall ride. Come on.
here, to safety!
From what? Oh, for them. Okay.
Kachina, how many people do you have left?
They've all made it out.
Damn, I gotta do the Kachina voice again.
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue them as soon as possible.
Oh no, someone has fallen into the river.
We'll go together.
In Lego City? It's more likely than you think.
Yeah, I'm coming too.
All right.
There. This cat must kill some
Stay
dogs.
safe. We've got this.
Is there a phlogiston source over here somewhere? No?
Bring it.
I don't know why I was trying to play her like Mualani. There, I have a stage. The movie? There, boot to the head. Oh wow, I just killed all of them. Alright, cool.
I really thought I was done for. I can't thank you enough.
You lack
Don't
faith
worry
in
about
me.
it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess the Abyss isn't after Mora.
Why would they
That should
be?
be the last abyssal
Well,
pylon
actually, no,
near
it does
the
have
Children
power.
of
Never
Echoes.
mind.
Yeah, that was scary, but we did it.
By the way, where's Xilonen? I thought she would come with you.
Yeah, she went to
Monsters
her own
of the
tribe
Night
first.
Wind also got attacked, so she went back to help her tribe. She said we can deal with the ancient name later.
No.
That
we
makes
gotta
sense.
do it
The
now.
attacks are more urgent. Alright, this isn't a good place to talk. Let's head back to the tribe.
Don't make me walk all the way back. You just dragged me all the way out here. Here, give me that back. I want my flow. My groove.
Alright.
Oh yeah, feel that groove.
Looks like a few people were hurt after all. Oh, I should have got here sooner.
The Abyss threw a lot at us at once. I rushed out as soon as I heard the alarm, and there were already so many monsters.
So you had a
Before
horde mode
long,
gun.
Kachina brought over a whole group of warriors, and just like that, we destroyed several pylons as a team.
I wasn't in charge or anything. We just happened to be together. So I think this proves that camping in the wild is a great idea. That's how we were able to respond so fast. Sleeping on the wet grass was pretty uncomfortable, but it was worth it.
I don't mean to be negative. The situation's not
You
looking
mean
good.
the situation in the Night Kingdom, right? Yeah, I feel the same way. We've managed to keep it a secret all this time, but more and more people are realizing something's wrong. It's impossible not to feel anxious when things are getting worse by the second, and all we can do is wait.
We still don't know when the final two
We need to buy
heroes.
the Pyro Archon more time. Keep pushing, everyone. Every battle is worth something.
You really are an eternal optimist, Mualani. You always find a way to cheer people up.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
Hey, Rising Keishan, how you doing? I learned some things from the captain.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis, but it comes at a huge price.
Well, hello to you as well.
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls her out for having a solution but refusing to use it. Honestly, if he has the same information as us, I can't really blame him.
It's probably because our plan is so risky. We don't even know if the 6 heroes will reunite in time.
We talked to Moika before we left the stadium. According to her, the cost of the captain's plan is too high. And, well, it makes sense. If that was truly the better choice, she would have picked it.
Yeah,
that's why it's a last resort.
Archon. When I was upset about Kachina's disappearance, she was really sincere and patient with me. Plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. She's already proven how much she values even a single person's life. When it comes to Natlan's survival, there's no way she would hold back.
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the costs and came to his own conclusion, but I'm sure we have different priorities. Life is important.
Like not doing
so are
ghost
history and
genocide.
memory.
I'm on her side too.
As the Archon, she can't tell us everything, but it seemed like she wasn't holding anything back this time.
The next question is, if the captain found a new way to save Natlan, how come the Pyro Archon has never heard of it?
Yeah, isn't he from Sisnaya? Why would the Fatui want to save Natlan?
Haven't they had some relatively selfless and self-ish reasons for Fontaine?
We still don't have enough information. Once we figure out what the Fatui are doing, we'll have our answer.
Let's head back then. Moika said her intelligence officer
You want to say
should return
nyat,
soon.
Lane? Well, we do have a cat here.
With how many Fatui there are, someone's bound to give something away.
Sounds good. I have a few theories of my own.
We have a
With
certain,
bit more information,
Ocelot.
we just might get to the bottom of the whole thing.
Want to join our garrison, Mualani?
I was just about to ask. Count me in. If I was just a bit faster, we could have prevented a few people from getting hurt. People who could help us in the next battle. It's all a chain reaction.
Then you should go register right away. Shouldn't take long, everyone's looking for people.
Registered? Nah. I'll just follow you around. You know, go where you go, do what you do.
Okay. But then, you have to follow my orders. Because I beat you out.
You got it. I just don't want to make the trip back. It's so far. Alright. See you all later. Let's get together and celebrate once this is over.
Oh, you betcha!
All the way back to town. No, actually. Oh, nice. I got enough resin for one more fight. There, nice gentle landing. And then there's not going to be anything gentle about this. Oh, damn elevator.
Bond is strong. Come into being.
Yes, come into being, elevator. Don't unbe.
This one's got yours. Lightning terrified. Get with me. Feel a little lucky.
Well, punk, you feeling lucky? Try to dodge in a really roundabout way. Hold on. Elevator technique.
Next customer.
Someone said there was a problem with the elevator.
From the steep. Get with me.
I'm pretty sure his defense gets absolutely wrecked when he's down. I'm dealing double damage.
Burst forward.
Our bond is strong. Out of my way. Fellow warfare, I guess.
Our bond is strong and our stats are stronger.
Coming to be.
No, watch out.
Hey, you want to do your silly elevator trick again? He does in fact want to do his silly elevator trick again. How dumb. Bop. And bop. 101.9k. And a crappy artifact. Don't worry. I'll eventually find good artifacts. And can I get one more ascension? No, I'm too short. Although... No, not this, Although, I mean to say, I could get... Wait, no I can't. Never mind. I cannot. Well, I'll just have to keep fighting out for like the rest of the week. Did I get the lady?
Wait,
Yes, I was just
are you okay, Koichi?
just using her there.
I'm fine. No need to worry.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and decided to follow them.
The Fatui?
What do they do?
Calm down and let me explain. Here's what happened.
Okay, I'm listening.
Watch out. It's the Fatui.
Were they attacked by the Abyss? No, wait. It looks like they're protecting a group of travelers. Over there. Do you see?
You're right. That's a traveling group from Natlan. Could they be trading for something? Let's keep observing for now.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan, you should cancel your journey and seek shelter at the stadium or one of the tribes.
Thank you so much. I wish there was something we could give you.
We don't expect anything in return. We were out on a mission and saw you being attacked. It was our decision to help. If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret. If anyone asks, just say you were saved by warriors from Natlan.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
Also, why are the Fatui all so tall?
But...
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Our captain simply wishes to remain undisturbed. Nonetheless, the decision remains yours. If we wanted to keep you quiet, we would have employed a harsher method.
Got it. We'll get going now.
And then we actually get to Snezhnaya and everyone's just super jacked.
Isn't that who the Pyro Archon is looking for?
Exactly. We could be onto something big. Still, there was no trade. They were just helping people in need. I didn't sense an ulterior motive. I
didn't
believe
hear
the
it with my
captain
elf
when he
ears.
said he wanted to save Natlan. But based on what we just saw, it's possible he was telling the truth.
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui this whole time.
It's too early to say. Let's follow them and see what's really going on.
Well, if they did get a size upgrade from using a delusion,
So this is where they were headed.
That just throws the Inazuma
Looks
Archon quest
tricky.
into question.
It's heavily guarded on all sides.
So you think they would notice a bunch of troops getting, like an extra couple feet?
Koichi, wait for me here. I'll go in and check it out.
Oh no.
Then again, a
you
lot of the
don't.
samurai
How are
also
you planning
freaking
to get through
huge.
all the guards?
Look,
Yeah, they
I
don't
can
have
use this
delusions.
terrain to my advantage. With our tribe's special way of getting around, I doubt they'll see me coming.
We
Okay,
still
but what
can't
is it?
see anything on the inside. What if you can't find cover? You won't have anyone to watch your back if you go in alone.
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. Even if the captain isn't here, we can still figure out what the Fatui are planning. That intel is worth the risk.
Fine. You're not gonna listen to me anyway, so let me come with you.
That's even more risky. You've been running around saving people for days. You're already at your limit. I'm confident I can protect myself.
Also, you have a big white coat.
I'm not sure you can say
That's
the
super
same.
easy to see.
At least right now.
I can.
You really believe that?
Fine, don't believe me. But you can't honestly tell me infiltrating a heavily guarded Fatui hideout all on your own sounds more reasonable. You know, growing up, even if I insisted on doing something, it never gave you any trouble. I'm not sure you can say the same.
I'm not sure the happy
All
music
right,
fits here.
all right.
With an
If we start
espionage
arguing, this
mission.
will never end. We can't let this opportunity go to waste.
You could say,
Guess that means
an opportunity like this is hard to come
Don't
by.
worry, you're not the only capable young person from our tribe. I can handle this.
All right. Same plan as usual. We split up, communicate with hand signals, make sure our blind spots are covered, and support each other once we strike. Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
Now what's this special movement technique? Come on, Hoyo. Just let us see it. Come on. It's crouch walking. Oh man, I haven't done that
The
since
Fatui
like,
have eyes all over this place.
how long's it been actually?
Koichi's signal.
Maybe we did it in Sumeru?
Now.
Go. Damn, this is like the prop hunt event. Music and all.
Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act.
Jump. Quick, hide behind that incredibly large fruit.
Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. I'll wait for her signal.
She's super inconspicuous.
That's it. Now's my chance.
It's no use staying in one place. I should keep moving.
Or maybe you
Looks
shouldn't.
like Tosca is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move.
Go. Well, you just killed some birds.
That was close. Almost got caught.
What happened to the do no harm?
One go. I'll wait for my next chance. Now's my chance.
And then she trips.
That'll show my sister. Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations.
Not gonna lie, this scene is incredibly cheesy. The cheese is super thick. Toss out the mystery sphere. Oh my god, it's a PAL sphere. Nintendo's gonna sue us. No, it's Cappy Nip. Yep.
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode? Oh, it stings!
What the heck is that? What do you think you're doing? I could ask you the same thing!
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. They've probably had enough of this job already. The people on the hill over there left to help their comrades. This is our chance.
And then she just slips and falls out of the tree at the end.
Come get me, Chaska. I hope she gets this hand signal.
That's Koichi's signal. Smart idea. Alright, time to move. Give me your hand, quick.
Coming!
Why are you getting that Cappy's high? You're already chill enough.
I checked, and this way is completely clear. It should lead us to the deepest part of this place.
Jump in the hole. So I'm imagining the captain's like, hey, there's a lot of old dragon sci-fi tech lying around. What if we just gnosis that?
No, she avoids me like her life depends on it.
Give some dragon shit. See if they can stop it.
Wait, you're just gonna admit it? Now I look like the mean one.
Let's focus on the task at hand. We're in the heart of enemy territory. The more time we waste, the more dangerous this becomes.
All right. If you're not gonna take the bait, then I'll drop it. Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised they mobilized this many people. I doubt it's because they're interested in our culture and history.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source Mechanism. The
Wait,
device
how'd you get that?
Barely any information survives to this day. And even people from Natland don't know how to use it. Why would this be the Fatui's target?
Not bad. Looks like it's in good shape. This should be what our Lord's looking for. Took us long enough. Come on, let's get this thing back.
Back? Back where? Should we keep following?
Well,
you really want to keep going?
Of course. We make a good team, don't you think? No reason to stop now.
What was that sound?
Sounded like some bickering.
We've been spotted. Time to go.
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What?
Quick, big man, block it.
You'll regret that! After them!
Like we just stood there and it's like, oh no, I guess I'll get hit by a rock. Then realize there's no rock. He's like, damn it, you tricked
Once
me.
we got them off our tail, we went back to observe some more. They'd collected several identical pieces of something. It looked like they were waiting though, so we decided to come back.
So, Koichi got injured trying to get them off your tail?
She pushed herself too hard and collapsed on the way back to the stadium.
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble while we were fighting, right? So my perfect record remains.
You've done very well. I can make a comment on knowing your limits, but it's not my place.
I know. I'm already reflecting on my actions.
So, our current intel suggests the Fatui is after the Source Mechanism. The
Dragon
device
tech.
is a complete mystery, even to us. What does the captain want with it?
Because he could be a dragon.
But it's safe to assume the
And
device
understand
could
how it
serve
works.
a similar purpose to the Gnosis. Xilonen, I need you to gather every scholar in Natlan familiar with the secret source.
We can go ask Pep, see if she knows.
Thank you both for your hard work. Koichi, it's time for you to get some rest. Oh, and there are gifts from your patients waiting at the speaker's chamber. I've
We're
prepared
at the
a small
speaker's
gift of
chamber.
my own as a token of gratitude. I'll send it to your home along with the others.
My patience. That's so nice of them. Guess that means I'm doing something right.
You don't need to give us anything, Archon. We were just doing our duty for Natlan. I should take Koichi home now.
Well, if Koichi doesn't want her favorite Saurus crackers, then...
I accept. Thank you, Archon.
She wants her dino
I'm
crackers.
with you. There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorites too, so don't be shy.
I want my dino
I'll
crackers.
start investigating the source mechanism right away. If I learn anything, you'll be the first to know.
Yummy snacks!
Get me. If this is the end of part 1, this is probably where the stream ends. It do be getting late.
All right.
There, up the wall. Thanks. I think we've got finicky, this ability of hers.
Bring it.
What's next for you two?
I'm taking Koichi home, with our parents there to keep an eye on her. I can make sure she actually rests.
Hey, it's not like I'm some kind of prisoner. I'll be fine in a day or two. There's no need to go all the way home.
That's what you always say. Everything's no big deal until you collapse. What if the Abyss attacks again? You're saying if I let you rest in a hotel, you're not gonna rush out the minute you hear the alarm?
I won't. Triple promise I won't.
Pinky promise.
Fine. On the off chance something like that were to happen, I might. But I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need, no matter how hard or tiring the work gets.
Hey, keep up that attitude and maybe you'll get a Dendro vision.
I guess you're right. But I don't have to like it. Ugh.
This reminds Paimon of when we first met. Except you were the one trying to stop Chaska from doing something dangerous.
I do the same for anyone trying to put their life in danger. As a doctor, I don't want people to get hurt because of a rash decision.
Then try to see things from my perspective. You clearly want to protect your patients. So can't you understand why your own sister would feel the same way about you?
The two of you are the same, you know?
I disagree. I understand the risks and costs of my decisions.
Who wants to be like her? Overconfident, always making excuses when things go wrong.
That's just not true.
You think I don't
is
have
it?
proof?
Okay, don't get into another fight. Just pretend Paimon never said anything.
Don't worry, Paimon. You didn't do anything wrong. Arguing is just how we communicate. Neither of us really takes it to heart.
Plus, I guess we are similar in some ways. Maybe I rush into things without thinking, but I learned that from her. We're family.
I learned it by watching
I can't
you!
help it if my older sister is a bad influence.
Okay, you don't have to put it that way.
So, you're all good now?
Yeah. And she learned that. She learned good by watching the Cappies.
Neither of us are really the type to back down, so we'll always have our differences. But still, we get along in our own way.
Plus, I know you'll wake up one day and realize I was right all along. I just need to wait.
Be my guest.
You'll be elderly
Come
when
on.
that happens.
Let's get you home. See you later, Traveler and Paimon. I'll be back once everything's settled at home.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your family.
Bye.
Bye, you two. Take care of yourselves out there.
Those two will probably make up for real at some point, right?
Never.
Well, we've learned a lot. Let's go over everything that we know so far.
Analyze Captain's goal. One step from the answer. They're trying to make Mecha Dragon. Or just Reza Dragon, maybe. But from what I've heard, the Pyro Dragon was kind of an asshole. Xilonen?
Sorry for popping up out of nowhere. Again.
Why do you look so awkward? Oh, is there something you need from us?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and I'm sorry for interrupting your rest. I'll treat you to some charcoal grilled steak to make up for it.
Okay, why are you here
Just
first?
give us your orders.
Hey, friends don't order each other around. I'm just here to share some news. Remember what we talked about before parting ways?
Oh,
You were going to help your tribe?
mentioned how Auroron has always wanted to save Natlan, and something about his soul being fragmented. Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you left, and we think Auroron is probably back with the captain. What do you think?
I agree with your hypothesis. And just now, I confirmed it myself. Auroron came back. He helped the Masters of the Nightwind defend our camp.
What? He came back?
Did he say anything?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. He said they're just one step away from success, so there's no way he can back out now.
So
Apparently,
he's a part of the
he came
puzzle.
back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he left, he said it was because he still has a duty to Natlan as a whole.
I'm unsurprised you let him go at all.
Hold on. It's big brain time. He is a vessel for souls. He will contain the Pyro Dragon's soul through the machinery. And through that will be a more level-headed dragon. That's my guess anyway. Or freaking Sheepalanke is gonna show up.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on outside and inside
I still
threats
think it'd
at
be
the
really
same
funny
time.
if the answer
Plus,
to all
he
this
was
is
on
just
guard.
Varka finally
He knew
showing
I
up
would
with all
try
the
to go after
horses.
him, so he made sure to keep his distance. I kept an eye out for a good opportunity, but it never came. All these years of calling me Granny, and I couldn't do a single thing for him in the end.
Don't say that! Your tribe all raised him together, right? That couldn't have been easy.
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was little. Running around the tribe, dropping by random houses right and left. He's not only a child of the Masters of the Nightwind, but a child of Natlan. It's only natural for a child to want to do something for their family. Besides, Auroron is my apprentice. He might have a few tricks up his sleeve, but I guarantee I know every single one.
Wait, what are you saying?
Oh, I'm saying I tracked him?
Look.
The freaking idiot.
Remember how I said Auroron's soul is fragmented? This is the talisman I created to keep it stable. And this gem is what makes the talisman work.
So you just took it.
It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem replacement. Since I can't get close to him, I put the new gem in a supply bag and asked Aoife to bring it to him. You guys know Aoife, right? No?
Nope.
Well, he's a pretty famous vet around these parts. He's always bringing me all sorts of things, and he happens to be very good friends with Auroron. Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. Auroron would find the gem as soon as he opened the bag. He knows how important it is. so I knew he would make the switch.
You thought a
He
moron?
probably
Well, he is kind of
suspected
dumb.
that I tampered with it. But here's the catch. The trick is on the bag. The moment he touched it, a portion of his memories were copied onto the old gem, which he no longer needed.
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't, but I can.
That's what we
That
asked.
trick he used
We-
to bring
we
you
know
to the
most
Night
people can't.
Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique is much more subtle. He won't notice anything.
So in other words, we have a whole backup of Auroron's memories in this gem.
The kid thinks he can take me on? Like I wasn't the one who taught him everything he knows?
And then she touches it and it, like, deals psychic damage.
Once we get to the bottom of this, we can finally track him down. I know he thinks of me as his grandma, but do you think he'll get mad at me for this? You can be honest.
Huh, that's a tough question.
Yeah, you're
Anna
good.
doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to ask.
Oh, I can go ask Ito. He has a grandma. Kirara as well. Does she make deliveries out here? Your family.
To be
It's time to invade his
honest,
privacy.
I've always doubted my ability to look after him. I didn't stop the ceremony all those years ago. And now, I'm useless again. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Every night I'll wake up in a fit of anger.
And then start freaking out.
I don't scare that easy.
Yes,
Still,
you do.
if I back away from this and something happens to Auroron, I would never forgive myself. I need to look at his memory. Even if he resents me, refuses to see me, or runs away for good, I don't care, and I won't blame him. A family does whatever it takes to protect their own.
You sure you'll be okay? We can come with you if you want.
Did you just say you'll come with me?
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because, right, we need leads on the Fatui.
Yeah, I want to see more of the captain.
You
More
really
Capitano.
mean it? Fine, you can come. Just promise me you'll see this through. No backing out. Got it?
Don't
Just
worry,
do it
we're
already.
professional adventurers.
Then I place my trust in your professionalism. All right, time to sneak into someone else's memory and engage in some, unwanted spying. You heard it here first. I wouldn't be doing this if I had any other choice. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Ooh, it's got a little special loading thing behind me. And the sensor banner.
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes in the future.
Oh
And
god,
you,
he talks to
Eva
plants.
says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree. What do you think?
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Good. How are you, Uncle Okanbi?
Ah, can't complain. What you up to? Naming your vegetables again?
No, just some idle conversation.
Sounds
I want to
fascinating.
know who voices
What did they
Aurora.
say?
They told me
Yeah,
you
I'm
were
gonna look it
coming
up.
and that you would take some produce with you.
Ooh, yeah, but any old idiot could say
Only
that.
if you're offering. By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chaska's fostering a saurian at his place. Said the thing trampled over a part of your radish garden. I hope you two didn't get into a huge fight.
No, don't worry. I'll find a way for him to make it up to me. I've already wrapped your share of the produce. Here you go.
You really knew I was coming. That's pretty amazing.
Nathan Noakes. I have
Light
no
up
idea
the
who that
smoke
is.
and you can see the path through the shadows. That's what everyone says.
Hey, have you seen that strange group of people that just appeared out of nowhere?
Appeared out of nowhere? I don't think so.
Are they
It's the
ghosts?
Fatui. Their leader
Oh.
seems like a big deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but they're all elite warriors. It seems like they're looking for someone, but I wouldn't go around asking too many questions. If you run into them, be careful.
No. I refuse. He probably says.
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, are you not? Why do you live here alone?
I enjoy living by myself out in the wild. I guess you're from the Fatui, one everyone's calling a big deal.
Yes, I punch what good.
Not an inaccurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Xilonen is her name.
Granny? What does an Outlander want with her? I've heard the name. You have business with her?
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall seek answers elsewhere.
Oh, he could tell I was lying, and now he's leaving? He gave up just like that?
What, no
Hey.
prying?
At least tell me why you're looking for Xilonen.
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? What does she have to do with them? I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning.
Next part, let's go. What is this, another stealth section? Choose your own
Just been
adventure
studying
stuff.
the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule out some sort of invasion.
The situation has seen no true improvement. The Pyro Archon did not fulfill her promise.
My lord!
What? Can't you see I'm staring? Oh.
Ignore him. He is no threat.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to care. He's strong, I can tell. But there's something unusual about him and also familiar in some way. I can't describe it.
What is it?
My lord, I feel dizzy.
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to wander outside their rightful realm.
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he know that? Is he sending those escaped souls back into the ley lines? How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult. This could be related to why he's searching for Granny.
Alright, something tells me he's one of the original
Thank you, my
6
lord.
heroes.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant, and continue to gather information. The Abyss could attack at any moment. If you notice any irregularities, assume drill formation and be prepared to fight. However, there's no reason to over-engage. Information is our first priority.
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? Do they really mean us no harm?
I mean, the Abyss is just everybody's enemy, so, you know, makes sense to me. Checks out. I mean, you know, they are people. People tend to want to not be dead, and the Abyss makes things dead.
I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they really not care?
Hey, Stalker.
It seems like his subordinates
Please
referred
stop.
to him as the captain. Never heard of him before. And now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual. Oh, what is he gonna do?
Well, I mean, currently he's just standing around.
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed. Send word to the other teams to retreat immediately if this fails.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside? But the Pyro Archon is in there. What does he want with her?
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time. Do you truly wish to do this?
The time for idle observation is over. It now falls on me to act. This nation is out of time.
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do?
Alright, so, a thought. Perhaps he is also a incomplete soul. And he himself got a bit of the cryo dragon stuck in him. And now they plan to make Auroron the same thing, but as a, you know, pyro dragon. And together, they can do some good action fighting. Add to it the power of a Gnosis,
They're
and
both
they would,
incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top?
yeah. And they could be unstoppable.
Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines. It's faint, like a soul's trying to escape. Where is it coming from? Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost. I can't let that happen.
I mean, also if he dies, the problem's just solved.
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the Pyro Archon in battle before.
Still
I
have.
didn't expect you to intervene at such a critical moment.
You know I've been following you. Why didn't you stop me?
From what I've seen, he
When
is...
walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast has the courage to come out and bite.
So from what I've seen anyway, it said the first 3 Fatui are roughly god strength. They're comparable to gods. Well, Capitano seems like he's just a little weaker than Mavwika. Which means, roughly means, doesn't mean much. Compared to what gods?
And yet, one of those
Like the Yaksha, the lesser gods?
saved your life.
Then speak. What do you want?
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. I don't know what the Pyro Archon is planning. Can she really save us? The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had very similar doubts. So I felt like I had to help you.
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision to make. I'm not sure you realize that.
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took for her to recognize my tribe. So, we're in the same boat.
Seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
We're in the same boat, and the captain must go down with the ship.
Beginning. Why are you looking for Xilonen? Do you know her?
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two are acquainted. It was obvious the moment I mentioned her name.
Xilonen is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I know. It's my duty to protect her.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet, you chose otherwise. Do I really need to tell you what that means?
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're stranger than anyone I've ever met. But maybe, just maybe, you can show me the way.
Strange?
I mean, I can't even see your face.
Is said to be the legendary Granny Eastly, someone capable of communicating with the Wyub, and the Wyub are the key to information on the Night Kingdom.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you need to know.
Don't forget, I saved your life.
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell there's a weight to your soul, a sense of justice.
Doctor.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. I apologize for my rash judgment. You are more capable than I imagined. Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes to join my plan.
I mean, obviously he was.
I see. Interesting approach.
A chest I've yet to get.
Worth trying, I
Madness.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem by reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
Auroron's trying to do the thing.
Traveler, Paimon. Are you two alright?
Paimon's fine, just, a little dizzy.
I'm fine. You okay, Xilonen?
Of course. I'm just... Oh, I'm so mad at him. After everything, he still can't let go of the past.
I can kind of understand how he feels.
For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Stubborn, self-righteous fool. Where's that gonna get him? Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do? He thinks he can just run away whenever he wants.
Yeah, I mean, he's an adult, he can.
I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, He's got another thing coming.
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family. Like grandmother, like grandson, as they say.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Huh! That kid's got nothing on me.
Well, she's certainly a lot more open now.
Anyway, back to what we just saw. I don't even know what to make of it.
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to reconstruct the ley lines? What does that even mean? Something like the loom of fate, maybe? But how does that help with the abyss?
The loom of fate?
Abyss thing.
It's kind of hard to explain. Basically, it's a device from Conrio that has unbelievable power. Anyway, if he really wants to manipulate the ley lines, everyone in Natlan will be affected. Oh, this is big.
He's serious. Lines up with everything he said before. He tried to seize the Gnosis for the same purpose.
Which means the captain has been honest from the very beginning. Auroron's memory proves that.
Why is he so obsessed with saving Natlan? Oh, we've got to tell Moeka about this right away.
But she's out in the
Yes.
front lines.
She needs to know about this. Now.
3, 2, 1, let's go. She said she was going to the front lines. Can't do much right here. Alright, there we go. Alright, next part. Later. That is it for tonight, everybody. Hey, free wish. Alright. Remember one thing, would you? No matter who you are, when you are, or where you are. Have a good one. Eder out.